And we're live. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and
Jamar 4.
and we're here for another episode of the Prelude. This is actually the last show of 2020. Okay, the last show of 2020. We will go into other things to talk about a little bit later on in the show. I guess our last show of 2020.
Well, you wanted to do like
Is it
the end
not
of
the
the
last?
year
But
shit.
that's not a prelude episode though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but this is the last official episode of the prelude of the year. Okay, so we won't be back until January the 6th, and we supposed to have an interview on January the 6th with Oliver Twist. So that's supposed to be our opening into the new year. So let's just hope and pray that things go the way they're supposed to go, and we will have an eventful start of our show of next year. However, we're here for other things. We're here to speak with two great people. Two one person I've gotten to know. I didn't know how to go ahead. Guess
Oh
what?
no, I'm just gonna say like your audio and your visual was like lagging for a bit. I think it caught up now, but I think you're good. I think you're good now.
It's gonna do that anyway, child. It's gonna always do that. But however, it's one person, one of the people that's we're gotten to know. Um, we interviewed him. I think he was, if not the first, one of our first interviews that we did together as a twosome. I've got to know him. He's incredibly funny and shady as fuck, which
Shady
I
as
love for him.
hell.
But all in all, let's bring in Tramel. Okay, that's the first person. The next person, I find him to be hilarious. Okay, he just reminds me of, like, I don't know, like he give me like a LGBT kind of Tupac type of motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because he be wearing them bandanas around his head and shit like that. He give me Tupac in a sense. I'm gonna ask him where he from because he sound like he from the West Coast too. I don't think he from down south from the way he talk. I'm sure gonna ask him where he from. He
That's
don't
what's
sound like he from down here.
West
Oh,
Coast.
but the star of Well Life ATL, Carl. Well, I'm sorry,
What's
K
up?
Star.
What's going on?
Well, thank you both for
What's
joining.
going on?
We certainly appreciate
Let me,
you both in here, and your manager is in the chat, so y'all gotta act right.
Hey, child, she get on my nerves.
I see Denise. I see Alex in here. You know, we're gonna have a good time up in here.
Oh, this is gonna
But
be
where
great.
you from, Carl? Because
I am
I
from
can't put
Michigan.
my finger on.
I'm from
Oh, you
Michigan.
from Michigan?
I am. I know, right? But you told me, I'm like, who the fuck calling me from home?
What the hell you?
I'm from Muskegon, Michigan.
With Michigan?
Muskegon.
Oh, you up there in the
Uh
woods?
huh.
Oh, no, never mind. I was in Southfield,
I know.
where the
248 period.
where the buildings. I
Right. You know, we out there with the cows and the country people. Okay.
didn't even know Michigan had a child. Anyway, um, I mean that's dope. I never would have known that you were from Michigan, child.
I am from Michigan.
I never would have thought Michigan. I swear he sound like he's from the West. I really thought he was from California or something.
Well, actually, it's
I
like
really
'cause it's the Midwest, so you know. I grew up half in the South and half up in the North, so that's what it's given.
I didn't even know Michigan had a child.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
okay.
Oh, child.
Well, we all know where
So
I'm from, child. Ain't no need to guess it.
we hear all of your dialect. So, but Tramel,
Yeah.
remind us again. We've interviewed him already, but remind us again where you're from and good things of that nature.
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, but
Georgia.
I grew up in Lithonia, Georgia. It's like 30 miles east of Atlanta.
Oh, okay, so she's a native. Okay, they say you don't find too many Atlanta natives. You
You
find
definitely do not.
You find the
I'm the
trans
last one. I
Ah,
decided I'm the last one to stay.
child. Well, look. So either, I mean, whichever one wants to, answer the question first. How did you? Because both of you, of course, do music and have released, your projects recently. So how did you sort of become, into the music industry or entertainment as a whole? 'Cause you guys do things outside of music. So let us know your humble beginnings.
You
true.
first, bitch. Your project came out first, bitch, so you gotta go first, ho. Ha!
You had the single out before I did, but anyway, actually, I started off. I've been wanting to be in entertainment, any form of entertainment. Like me, I'm the person like I like mics, I like cameras, I like lights, action. So any type of entertainment is anything that it just attracts me. So I actually got started doing everything probably in the beginning, January of 2018 is when I started doing everything. Music, I actually started doing the pandemic is actually when I started doing it. It's something I always wanted to do music, but I was always scared and nervous to do it.
Mm.
Because it's like, ooh, I gotta go in there and drop some beats and kind of figure it out on my own. And it's just like, I don't know if I can do that. But I'm looking like, child, you only live once. Go ahead and just try everything. So I just want everything I could try as far as anything acting related, anything music related. I'm here for it. If brother is hosting a party, performing, I'm here for it. So that's basically what inspired me to do it. I've been like this when I was a kid, but I was like, I didn't really jump into anything until, like I said, 2018. So I was working like everybody else, just chilling, watching everybody else do their thing. And I said, but I'm gonna jump in there at some point and do something too. So here we are, and I'm in here now.
I saw a video somebody posted on someone's story on Instagram where Carl has his hands in the air, praising the Lord, talking about we are blessed in the city, and then moments later proceeded to throw ass. I said, you know what? This is
You know,
blasphemy.
I feel like you should always be in the mood to drop it low for Jesus. Amen. Amen.
You gonna sing the song, bitch?
Drop it low for Jesus. Keep the Lord in mind. When you're dirty,
Dirty
wine,
wine,
drop it for
drop it for
Jesus.
Jesus. In
In
the
the
I thought
club.
that is so black. I was like, whose idea was it to drop?
They played it in the club and it had a twerk beat to it. So I said, well, God, let's twerk in the name of Jesus. You know?
Heaven help us.
Uh,
Tramel, proceed.
So I've always had a yearning to want to sing, but you being one of them girls that sing in your shower, you like, I don't know if anybody gonna like this. You know what I'm saying? So let's see, and without mentioning no names. So there was a particular um show that I was on at one point in life.
Mm-hmm.
Um and the producer, who shall remain nameless,
Mm-hmm.
I had told them that I actually wanted to do music for the show. And they pretty much told me, nah, we're not gonna do that. Okay, well, I'm gonna do music anyway. Um, so the song, my first single, came from pretty much that said producer telling me, like, we don't really want to hear your sad stories about, you having a single life and stuff like that. So I was like, bitch, I just write a song about it. Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna write a song, I'm gonna make a hit. And so when I created the song and it came out really, really good, thanks to Chatuan from We Were Born, um, I just decided to keep going. I just decided to make a life out of it. So that's where it started for me, honestly.
Okay, cute. Y'all go
So
support that.
from the ashes I've risen.
Not from the ashes, child.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty, you got anything you want to add?
The shade of it all. That's all I can say about that.
Man, when a raggedy bitch try to stand in your way, honey, you just move that hoe right on out the way, honey, and do your thing.
I have nothing further to say in regards to I am awaiting until further notice to make comments.
Well, you know I speak on that show, so we can move on to the next. Um, let's see. I guess we could go into Tramel. Um, you working on a new album, right? Or aren't you working on a new album?
Who?
You?
Me? Child.
Yeah, you.
Um, so my EP came out in October, and I do dibble and dabble in trying to figure out what I want my next project to sound like. Um, I'm in the beginning stages, of course. I definitely have a concept. But I won't be releasing any new songs until probably April, maybe May next year. I might drop something, but I am working on videos for my current project, like music videos.
Oh, do tell.
um, I was about to say the same thing. Do tell, like, what's the songs that you're doing videos for?
Oh, I'm not telling y'all that. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
no,
the bullshit.
I just recently shot a music video, and it should be out probably at the top of January, like the first week of January. I'm shooting for
Okay.
the first week of January, so y'all just be looking out for that. I will give you a hint. It's a slow jam, and
Mm.
and then I'll be quickly working on my next video, which will be a bop. So yeah.
And we'll be looking forward. We'll be looking forward to
Well,
those.
Mm-hmm.
you know, I was gonna ask him what the concept he had in mind for the next album, but he ain't gonna tell me shit, so I ain't gonna waste my time
Well,
on
I
that
will
shit.
tell you. I'm not. I know.
So
I'll tell you. Because I love y'all. Um,
mm-hmm.
so if anybody's listened to my first project, which I hope y'all have, get that out. It's in everywhere right now. 6-page letter, boom. Um, that EP was more so about discovering yourself and love and just being all emotional and vulnerable. Whereas my next project is gonna be about, fuck y'all, I'm that bitch.
Okay.
Oh.
That's how you feel.
So all the songs is gonna be about fucking, it's gonna be about fuck you, it's gonna be about y'all played me type shit, yeah.
I mean, it's still kind of. I mean, that could still apply to the current record because you talked about giving people that wood and tell people to
Still
get.
gonna be slinging that dick.
Oh Lord, have mercy! I said, so I need to bring my sage. All right, Carl. So Carl's album, bitch. First of all, I just didn't even have to play nothing. I just looked at the track list.
The track list is enough, ain't
I
it?
didn't even have to play nothing. Did I just the first song that I just had to play just based on the title alone? Where do you come across the idea of bunny pussy? How does that formulate in the brain? What does that mean?
Okay, so everybody that knows me know I just always be talking shit all the time. So me and one of my best friends, we used to be talking like, you ever had sex with somebody and they had some good booty, and if they booty was like real, like it was real wet and it was real soft, you'd be like, bitch, this bitch is like bunny pussy, bitch. It's like, bitch, that's how we used to call it. So every time if I had a date or he had a date, we'd be like, bitch, he had a bunny pussy, bitch. And he'd be like, yeah. So I was like, want to make a song about it? Like, here you go. And that's pretty much how Bunny Pussy came around. Then it was a popular skit that came around. We got it actually from the skit that went viral a long time ago. Be like, it came from what's the name of that damn movie, Sunset Park, I think, when Samuel Jackson like threw somebody up against the
That was
wall.
Coach Carter, bitch.
Some one of them damn shit. One of them damn movies. I don't care. When he threw somebody across, he was like, your booty soft like bunny pussy. And they were like, oh, and we thought that was so funny. So we had got it from that. That's where we got the term from. And then after that, I was like, when I heard the beat, I said, oh yeah, this is a bunny pussy track. Then I got my other friend James was like, but you should make a song with bunny pussy. I said, you know what? I should. And this is it.
Baby, that bass line, I'm just like, you the girl.
Bunny
That's
pussy
the
is
song
that's
you play
my
in the
number one
dark
streaming
room.
song.
That's the song you play in the dark room, child. Just
The video is gonna give that concept, which we'll be probably start filming that probably in February. We having a mega remix coming with that as well. So it's some things is working on with that coming soon too.
have you started concept or anything on the next project as well, or are you still in the
I'm actually working on concepts for that now. Of course, my first album gave pretty much party, sex. That's just me. Anything ass shaking and sex, we're like, you want to fuck. I always tell you, if you want to fuck and you want to have a good time, you listen to me. You want to fall in love, you going through heartbreak. You got Tramel over there, and it works. So my next project, on the other hand, I'm going to try to have a vulnerable record that I am collabing with Jamar on. So me and
Hey!
Starr are collabing on I'm actually doing a dedication track to somebody that was really close to me that had passed recently, and I'm gonna get with Jamar on that. And so I'm gonna try to do that's gonna be something different for me because I'm a party anthem type person. So that's gonna be different. But I am, like I said, like Tramel, I'm teetering with the ideas and seeing what's gonna work, what's not gonna work. But it's definitely gonna give you a party vibe. Yeah, that's just me. I'm just trying to step into some different records to put on there just to give you a little variety.
So y'all are gonna actually kind of like switch.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of switch. Yeah.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
I think that's a good thing though. I think that's a good thing though, being that me and Jamar are both into music really, really heavy. So when we listen to artists, we do expect for them to evolve and try different things instead of staying in the same place. As an artist, you always want to try to, do something else. It's good to, party and fuck and all this other stuff, but then it's like, okay, is it another side to this person besides, getting drunk at the club and fucking all night and stuff like that? Or is there another side to this person besides, falling in love and making me cry and all this other stuff? Can they have so it's a good thing that y'all kind of swapping places a little bit as artists. You supposed to, you know, grow. So I'm looking forward to seeing
And
how
I feel
that
like
turns
that'd be
out
a
because I
challenge.
want to see that.
Right. That'd be a challenge to do something different. Because like me, being party African music is where I feel comfortable at. So I'm gonna try to step out the zone and do something. Because I have a problem with expressing my emotions. So it's like I'm gonna try to do it this time.
I said, babe, I said it's gonna be great. You might end up making a pop record. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That's fine. I'm looking for anything.
How,
Jamar
girl? How?
love listen. Jamar wants somebody to make a Britney Spears record so fucking
I
bad.
didn't think
I
And
love
nothing
uh,
about
Britney.
nobody's goddamn Britney Spears. You tried it.
I love me some Britney.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He wants a Rihanna record. I'm sorry.
Oh
Correct.
I fucks with
He wants that type
Riri
of shit.
too.
That's more
That's
like
I'm
it.
looking at Riri.
That's more like it. But yeah, so I wanted to make a mention because Alex had mentioned this in the chat that both of our guests tonight appeared in The Assistant, available on Amazon Prime
yeah.
Video, produced by Jonte Productions. Y'all go ahead and check that out. And also, say yours truly has been casted in The Assistant too, bitch.
Period.
Coming
Yes, he
out in October
has.
21. Yes, God. As I said, we move in a groove and networking. Like we're all friends working together. It is a wonderful thing.
That's what it's all about.
It is a wonderful thing. So shout out to Alex and over at Jonte Productions.
I think you're in the room. Yeah, he in there.
You said what?
I think he in the room. I think I see him there. Yeah, he
Oh
does.
yes, he is.
Yeah, he's in here. He's been coming the entire damn time. Alex, shout out to the home team.
Okay.
Hello, Joe in here.
So tell us, well, whichever one wants to sort of give the backstory, because the two of you have your own project and your own things, but you have a project together known as the Corporate Mouth. So give us the backstory on the how it sort of came to be and where it's at now. What you want, the future of it to be. Carl is
All
dead.
right, so I guess it's me.
Carl has fallen.
Oh, so a lot of my life is intertwined with some bullshit. But I did an interview with the Royal Couch uh, about what 2 years ago, and in that interview, I was reading bitches that I did not like. And in the midst of me reading, I was reading in a very professional way, not going too below the belt, not being very gutter with it, very sophisticated read. So one of the hosts of the Royal Couch gave me the name the Corporate Mouth because I was going the fuck off. So I had already decided that I wanted to create my own YouTube channel because I had a lot to say and I wanted an outlet to say these things. And I was just thinking that I needed someone who I could argue with on a regular basis, who I was still cool with, who was my friend and whatever not. So I ran into Carl at Bulldogs one good old day, and I've been knowing Carl for about 6-7 years already. And I was just like, bitch, you want to do the Corporate Mouth with me? And he was just like, yeah. I was like, we can argue every day, bitch. It'll be fun. We can talk shit to each other. And he was like, yeah. So then it just evolved into us wanting to, give a voice to local talent in the community, around us. Because, at the end of the day, it's like, and I want to touch on this real quick, but the girls like to come for, the Corporate Mouth, talk about something.
Don't
Y'all
they?
ain't never got nobody good on there. Y'all ain't never got this, and y'all ain't never got that. Fuck y'all. This is for what we want it to be for. You know what I'm saying? This is we want to make it for people like us who need an outlet to talk about the things that they're doing. So yeah, we like to have a good time, and we don't want no bougie, stuck-up bitches on our show. So y'all can't
I
get in
mean,
anyway.
it would have been easy to go, slide in some, semi-famous people's DM and be like, "Oh, let's interview you." Just if you was doing it for clout, it was never for that. When we first started, it was very small. We didn't plan on doing channels. We didn't really do anything. But as the year, I think after our first year, the numbers start going up. So we like, okay, so we've created a platform where people are actually paying attention to us. So let's get some of these people that's creating their own. You make bracelets, you make paint, you got a book coming out, you got an album coming out, you got a song coming out. Let's give them the same platform that we've grown and share it with these people that's in our own community. Because yes, we're here for Black Lives Matter, but I'm here for Black LGBT Lives Matter. And whether you trans, whatever you got, like we want everybody to get on our platform and just promote you. That's what it originally was for. And it was actually like Tramel said, it's just for us to kind of shoot the shit, and it turned into what we like now. Where now it's been a little slow with the interviews and stuff because we've both been so busy doing our own things. We've been doing shows, our albums have been out, we've been acting, events back and forth. There's been a lot going on. So it's like we are revamping. We do getting our guest list together. We are going to bring back. We're trying to do different things because in this society, everything's forever evolving, forever changing. So Jamel has talked me into doing virtual interviews, something that I always hated doing. But I am letting my guard down and say, hey, let's do it. So we're working. It's things y'all see us coming up very soon. We are trying to swiggle our way back on in.
Well, listening to how you guys started off, and Jamar, you can actually let me know if you agree to this, but their Starr kind of sounds like the same Starr we had when we decided to do what we're doing now.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, it was pretty much. It's pretty much this. We pretty much started off like the same way, like when we first started. Because again, we both were doing YouTube. Me 10 years, him 7. We've been doing it for quite a while. We always wanted to do like a podcast or whatever, and we just decided to do this first. And
Mhm.
the reactions was good, and of course it's really really slow for us. We were fine with it. We were good with however many people we had each video, but then we started allowing other people to come on, and then it turned into us doing interviews with people on your shows and stuff like that. So it turned to something else, and now people are coming to us for interviews and stuff like that. So it kind of y'all got the same start that we got. So I
Right.
totally understand where y'all coming from. And on top of that, y'all dynamic is just like me and his dynamic. And what's really funny about it is that the people on this side is the same person pretty much, and the people on this side is the same person. And what I mean is pretty
That's what I was about to
much
say. I was about to say
Carl.
we're pretty much in line, right? As this, this right as this interview
We're
is,
pretty much the
because
same
this
damn people.
side is for the quiet, shady girls.
Mhm.
The
Yeah,
quiet,
I watch.
shady.
We subscribe. We watch Scotty stuff. And I'm like, Scott, he remind me of me, and you definitely remind me of Tramel.
Y'all are you are the more boisterous, out, the boisterous, shady girls. Because everyone's shady, but we just have different
Different ways,
means of delivery.
right?
I'm not shady.
Oh, please.
My
You're
GM say otherwise.
Okay.
You're not supposed to tell nobody about that.
Because people always come to me, and I'll be like, y'all have no idea it'd be Tramel.
We
I
know.
try to be nice sometimes.
We didn't know before, but we know now.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't
They
know
didn't
before,
want
but
y'all to know.
we know now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need to
They didn't
erase
want y'all to know that.
my entire message and text thread with Tramel if I ever pass this earth.
Okay.
Because
I can imagine.
And
Uh-uh.
what happened?
but
Okay.
I ain't gonna say nothing though. It, I said that these DMs that I got with your mail, I ain't gonna say nothing though.
I was
I
saying, now,
say
what y'all not gonna be
it.
doing is y'all not gonna be ganging up on me and trying to make me feel like I'm a bad bitch.
We just we're just letting it be known that you are not the innocent mother.
And you know what? You know what bothers me is
But
people
Jamar, you
really
not
think that
innocent
I'm
either though.
innocent
You
when
got
I'm
people
not.
thinking
Like
you
I really
innocent.
don't be trying to put off that I'm innocent. I just know who I'm gonna fight with and who I'm willing to argue with, and it just ain't everybody. But I will throw your ass up under the bus though. Now
That's
that's real.
Child, Jamar want everybody to think he innocent, and he ain't innocent at all. The way he be trying to read me on the low, child, please.
um I would like to see the receipt.
I have receipts, bitch. Don't
I ain't
make
never
me
said
show
nothing bad
them.
Off.
about Carl.
Huh?
I ain't never
See?
said nothing bad about Carl.
This is the nice side. This is the nice side. We don't say
That's
shit.
the full of shit side. That is. That's the full of shit side. Cause y'all full of it.
Nigga,
Girl, whatever.
I'm always gonna step.
So I wanted to mention this too because now since y'all are gonna start doing interviews, I saw that Alex, the producer of the assistant, said he wants to come on to the corporate mouth and do an interview, and he wants to come on to the Prelude and do an interview along with
Mhm.
him and Orlando, the co-creators of the assistant. So
Oh, me and Jamel set it up. We get our schedules aligned. It's a lot of shit to pick out. We get
well, there you
We
go.
backed up. We
yeah, we
backed
are
up.
definitely backed up.
Okay, amen, amen. So let's talk about web life. As many of you may, as many of you may know, Carl is
Yes.
starring a new online LGBT web reality show called Web Life Atlanta that
Mm-hmm.
that premiered what 2 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, I think 2 weeks ago.
And child, let us wait. Come back. Come back.
Yeah, let's talk about it. What do I want to know?
Let us know about what you have to say about what we've seen thus far, and your just experience, filming the show as in its entirety.
Okay. Web Life actually. I think they started filming it probably like July. I want to say of this year, but I was not originally on the cast of Web Life. I actually came later because give y'all a little bit deep. I will, we're gonna call. I like to say facts. The producer said the show was boring. They said the show was boring, and they weren't going to cancel.
Ooh, I don't drop my shit.
Yeah, so they said they needed somebody more spicy to come in. So that's when I was reached out to for that. So the first scene that I came to, I didn't know. The only thing I knew was on the cast was I did know Brandon and Mikey was there. I'm my disclaimer. I'm friends with everybody on the cast, but them the only people that I knew. Now I'm more friends with Mikey. Me and Mikey work together. I'm friends with Brandon as well, just not as close to him as I am with maybe other members on the cast. So I didn't know who was on the cast though. They just told me to show up at this event, this said event, which happened to be that brunch, which was the second episode that everybody's seen. They asked me what did I want to, bring in something like, kind of keep it, give them something because they don't have nothing going. But I did have some things that have came to my DMs about, Brandon. So I said we can go into it. Now, let's get this clear because the way it was edited, it made it like I came in like, bitch, let's talk about Brandon. And that ain't what happened. We really filmed that for like 2.5 hours. We came in, we spoke, we, parlayed a little bit. And then I asked Chris, because Chris is closer to Brandon than I am. So we went and had a conversation. I talked, it went, if y'all seen the show, it just went to a whole nother level. And yeah, I probably was a little shady in my delivery, but I don't give a fuck. So I'm gonna say what I was gonna say, like, hey, we here. I don't know how long we do. And plus, honestly, I had another event to go to. So I ain't got all day to sit in here and play with y'all all day. We're gonna talk, we're gonna get down to nitty-gritty, we're gonna talk about it, and I gotta go. So filming with them was fun and stuff. Like I said, there's no bad blood between the cast members really. We throw shade, we friendly shade, we talk about things, and it's not nothing like everybody's just into it. But yeah, it's a couple of arguments. You will see things get a little bit more heated as the episodes go on. But it was fun. I mean, they actually filmed me doing shit, like some shows don't do. So it was nice to them. It was nice for them to show me actually working. So, it was it's a lot. What y'all think about
it? Scotty, you first.
Okay, so no, for real, no. Um, I actually like the show. Now it's gonna take me. I know it's gonna take me a while to like love it, but I actually like it enough to review it. I
it?
will say that when I watched the first episode, it was until I'm not just saying this because he up here. I said this in my review. It was slow as hell until Starr came on the show. I feel like if he wasn't on the show, it'll still be slow. And they needed that personality to come, to be up there because you do need a quote unquote antagonist on the show like that. And without Carl being there, you didn't have an antagonist to keep it going, like to say stuff that everybody's probably thinking or say stuff that other people probably won't say. You need somebody like that on the show. It's just like having Tammy Roman on Basketball Wives. She was needed
That's my
extra
girl.
flair. So that's why I stand on it. I like it, but it's gonna take me some time to love it. But I liked it enough to review it. I will say that because there were some
I'm
shows that I actually used to love that I would never interview again. I mean, I'll never review again. But that's needed.
Oh yeah, we stopped reviewing them too. So you're not the only one.
Yeah, I stopped being a part of the motherfucker.
Yeah, while he was on it, I was reviewing, and I'm not reviewing no more.
But
I don't even
I
mention
told Scotty, I told Scotty, like, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. But whenever that reunion episode becomes public and y'all get to see what happened, I'm gonna see if they tell it like it actually happened. That's what I said. I might
And that's
come back.
all I'm gonna say about that.
She don't know how to edit, but I guess that's when she put them editing skills to use.
Anyway,
That's all we're gonna say about that. We gonna stay on them. We gonna move on from. We gonna
anyways,
stay off of them.
anyways,
Go
I
ahead.
say nothing. Anyways, In regards to web life, Carl, thank you because I was like, okay, y'all, listen. I have reviewed many of reality shows. That's what I have based a lot of my online content on. And damn it, if y'all was not moving at a snail's pace, I tell you this. However, now we got this episode 3. I'm paying more attention. I'm more invested in what's going on because I tell you this. I identify so much with Mikey this episode because I am the same way when it comes to wedding.
Right.
I ain't even gonna lie. I will try my best to exude so much positivity and joy with my friends that's getting married, but at the same time, in the back of my head, I'm just like,
I was kind of
so
shocked he did that because Mikey be doing some shady ass shit. So, I mean, he tried, but honestly, like, okay, I'm not being shady, but you kind of are. You know, kind of are. But you try to do a lot of things, and I mean, I see where Mikey's head is at, but I just, mm, hey, y'all are food.
I mean,
Y'all
I
are
can't wait.
food.
I'm
It's
glad that
more,
y'all.
more that's coming with it. It's a, like I will say the drama behind the scene about need to show like the shit that's happening in front. The behind the scenes is way more juicier than what's happening in the front. It's a lot going on in the bag.
Well, shit, that's what I need to see.
Yeah,
What's
it's a lot
happening in the
going
back?
on. Now production, we had one cast already quit already. It's a lot happening. So it's
Who quit?
Brandon.
Oh,
So it's a lot. Watch following everybody on social media like Outpour, Antar, Brandon. Y'all will see all the little jabs has been thrown. The Twitter war is really bad. This is bad. It's fun. It's entertaining. I ain't gonna lie, because I was sitting back.
And I think
Yeah,
Brandon, again, I love Brandon down. And I will tell Brandon, like, this is becoming a pattern. And it's like, I
yeah,
want to see you win. But it's like,
yeah.
whenever you start these projects, you quit. Now, mind you, there may be things that, of course, we don't know about because we're not in the situation, but it's just like, the next time that you join a project, I hope that you sort of stick it through because you don't want to gain the reputation of being, like somebody who doesn't follow through with, commitments and
He's already had that. And then the thing that really got everybody to feel like it's not like you didn't know what was happening. You know what we filmed, you know what was said. I mean, yeah, we did do 2-3 hour scenes, and they only maybe showed you 15-10 minutes of it. But for the gist of what was happening, you knew they were going to put out there. So for you to act like it was such a surprise when the show aired, I'm confused at how you didn't know what the hell was happening. And yeah, at least you say you should finish things through. Like when Tramel had a situation with his show, it was like at least do the reunion, at least do that. He did his part. So after that, it got tore up and it didn't finish. That's not really Tramel's fault. He did his part. He got him an outfit. He spent money. He came. He went to the reunion. He did what he's supposed to have done. Brother, if y'all want to go ahead and do some more professionals and try to do some one-on-one, that ain't got nothing to do with me. After that, like I kept on my end of the bargain. And that's what I'm saying with Brandon. You're always quitting stuff before you finish it because things don't go exactly, I guess, how you want them to go per se. And it's like you got to stop being a baby about everything. Like you grown, act like it.
child.
Well,
and
damn.
another thing is like, another thing is like when you're on reality TV, what do you expect? Like, it's not gonna always be
Go
what
in
you
your
think
face.
it's gonna be. Like, okay, we know, yeah, it's not gonna always go in your favor because at the end of the day, everybody's gonna get a bad edit at some point. If somebody's gonna get a good edit at some point, it's not gonna always run in your favor. You're gonna have a moment where the shit is not gonna look too good for you. And if you watch all these reality shows, sometimes it's like that. And that's the price you pay or the risk you take when you do reality shows like this. Because it's like on one hand, you joining a reality show for the sake of your brand, for the sake of your exposure, visibility, all of that other stuff. So that's one thing. But at the second time, you're also risking the fact of your character or your story being edited, flipped, turned, rubbed the fuck down some type of way by production.
Right.
That's just what reality TV is. So just
Yeah.
because it don't go your way does not necessarily mean that you're supposed to quit every time the shit don't work out the way you want it to. Just like Carl
Exactly.
said, at least Tramel finished his shit off. Despite feeling production or anything else, he still finished it. So
Right.
it's like, just
Actually, I
finish it
didn't.
and don't come back in.
Truth be
Oh
told,
He
shit.
showed up though.
he kind of didn't. he, he got about 99%.
That's
He got
close
about
enough. I mean, he did for the
95% out
most part. I think he did enough.
He
And
did enough.
when I came
But
on and I knew, like, realize I'm talking about Barrington's OnlyFans. People like, why Carl so invested? In a regular setting, I don't give a fuck what he do with his booty hole. He can spread his cheeks from here to the other side of the screen for all I give a fuck. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But for the sake of a reality show, what else are we gonna talk about? They like, well, you could have mentioned him being, his acting. What have y'all seen Brandon in besides about him that happened 8 years ago? And let's be honest, that would have been a 5-minute conversation. We're just gonna be honest here. Like, OnlyFans is what's been going on. That's what you promote so much. But so I don't know why you get so upset when people bring it up. If you don't want people to bring certain things up, then don't talk about it. Don't promote it. Don't put it out there on the internet because we're going to talk about it. There's things about me that I don't want nobody to know, and you probably won't hear about on the show because I keep my business private. What I want you to know, you know. And if you want to talk about it on the show, you can definitely talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm an open book. I'm on a reality show. I mean, the hell. You gonna talk about it, and if you bring it to it, good. But if you get disrespectful and I decide to slap you upside your goddamn face, then I don't want to hear it because, bitch, I signed up to do that too. I fight. I don't throw drinks now. So keep it cute. Whatever you gonna do, just keep it in that line. Triangle. Now, who know our triangle?
Oh my god.
Ain't nobody watching Triangle. Okay. I had to ask. Mind you, in the middle of film, I had to
I
ask. They
used
had
to watch that.
because I forgot. I ain't
I
never.
used to watch that.
Oh, did you? Okay, that's one person.
I, first of all, I'm already dead as y'all up on here, and then I'm dead at the people in the comments just echoing the shade. And I'm just,
Oh god.
see, this is why, because people who are fans of the show and just this industry that we all partake in and entertain, they have been asking Scotty and I to participate in these programs.
Y'all should. Listen, what
I don't think so.
some people just know who to try. And like one day you gonna try, you might read somebody the wrong way. Like I think when Tramel got on, they thought he was an easy target. And once he starts showing Tramel, then yeah, they'll try you at first. You just gotta, it's up to you to let them know, like, hey, this ain't what you want.
Listen,
And
girl,
most people can't, or they get their ass whooped. You better ask his last cast member.
because one of, I don't want to say who, but one of the cast, just in case they want to be anonymous, one of the cast members I was talking to from Chasing Atlanta was like, "You should audition for season 5."
You should.
What I look like being on somebody's Chasing Atlanta season 5? No, no. Y'all will not
Why
get me.
not?
Y'all will not.
Why not?
Me, damn it. Because
I'm
girl,
saying no all the way.
When you're doing reality TV, you gotta go in with a plan. You already working, you doing your shit. Make sure that, hey, this is what I'm doing. You can show up here with this. We get clearance for camera, show up with that. If you want to do scenes with people, go ahead and do it. But let them know, like, we can talk, you can be shady as you want to. It's a reality show. I'm expecting you to be shady at some point, but just keep it cute. And I won't have to pull you up and throw you across the camera.
now see, at least
That's
for
the
me,
problem, though. Go ahead, Jamar, because I'm gonna wait. Go ahead.
my thing would not be the content, because we could definitely take the show and we're all shady. We have our moments. We could make great television. Apparently, we make great content here. My thing would be the edit and what would actually be shown. What would be the narrative?
What
what I've noticed with, let's say, platforms like Place in Atlanta, they don't do a lot of the shady shit that I've seen other reality shows do. On the Way Up is a good one. I think there's a little bit too relaxed. Like you want to show people working, but you don't. You got to realize when you do a reality show, even with Love and Hip Hop, Housewives, you want to show them working. Everybody likes to see it, but nobody wants to see a lot of it. We gonna call a spade a spade. We gonna call it for what it is. Nobody want to see that all day. So you got things like I think Chasing Reality has a very nice, healthy dose of both. You got places like the other show that Tramel was on. They focused too heavily on the drama to where the fact that behind the scenes they were making this stuff just so we can keep the drama going and keep it ahead. Anything they didn't care if people bitches got their ass whooped, stabbed, shot. They didn't give a fuck. Whatever made good TV for them, that's all they cared about. They didn't give a fuck about the well-being of nobody on their cast. And when I start seeing the way they did Miss Delicious, they left Poe Baby out for dead. Like bitches was ready to kill her ass, and they didn't give two fucks what happened to her. As long as the TV and the ratings was going up, that's all they cared about. So it's just like you have to have a healthy dose of both. And Chasing Reality does have a healthy dose of both. Now, the flip side of that is if you're not working, then you can't get mad if they not film when you working. I mean, what they can't film what ain't there. So y'all mad because they say Oliver is the majority of the show. The only bitch working. So if they, I mean, I don't know what you gonna say about that.
Yeah, from what I heard, Chasing Reality, they let them like literally pick their own scenes. Like
exactly.
they like, okay, you have to call us and let us know when your stuff is. So when you show up, that's what you gonna film is when they show up. That's what it is. You set that shit up. They let you direct your own story,
own narrative.
So
now what they pulled from it, they put on the show. Hey, but it was you directed it.
Well, child, it would not be my time because I would have just moved to the city. So, girl, I'll put y'all
at least audition. I can see it.
Yeah, get your ass on out there, Jamar.
No, for me.
Be famous, bitch.
I don't know.
Y'all want to see us act the fool? That's what it is.
I want to see who you gonna get into an argument with. That's what.
That's it. Y'all are messy.
That's why I don't need to do it. Cause see, for me, it's I don't know. And plus, I think I'd be boring anyway. So now.
I ain't doing shit. I ain't coming on nothing unless he coming with me. So if y'all want me, y'all gotta get this motherfucker.
Hey, do a package deal. Or bring them on as
y'all could be the new Kendra and Wayne the Pain, and y'all professionals together.
Do our professions together like we were born in Wayne the Pain.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's it. Pretty much.
Baby, ooh, if y'all was if there were cameras back when me and Scotty would come and visit each other.
You just want to tell my business, and we ain't finna get into my business tonight. No.
Okay, it's fine. Moving forward.
You always want to tell my business.
But did I?
But
he did.
Because I stopped on my fucking ass. That's why.
So anyways, so based off what we talked about with the edit, is it safe to say that you weren't like as adamant and obsessed about showing off Brandon's hole as it made it to be?
I don't give two fucks about what he did with his body and his booty hole. It does nothing for me. But for the purpose of a show, we need something to talk about.
Girl, you a little too real today.
Yeah, I don't care. But hell, he was the only one that had all the shit out there. So bitch, you going to spread it from me to west, so bitch, let's talk about you. Everybody else, for the most part, is pretty boring. One married, one be on a spiritual journey. Mikey just keeps talking about fat people. So I mean, hell, I don't.
Wait.
I don't know what else to talk about.
Wait. What?
Oh my God.
What?
You know, Mikey's on this, like, he want to say body positivity, but which he just want to include fat people in shit, which I don't have no problem with, but bitch, I didn't gain weight, bitch. We all if they don't like you, bitch, because you didn't gain weight, bitch, find you a nigga to do. When I was 150 pounds, I had niggas that loved me. I'm 190 now, and I got niggas that love me. I mean, find your lane, girl. Don't force your belly roll with somebody else if they don't want it.
Ooh, oh Lord, have mercy,
Oh,
Jesus.
but we talk about Michael and his less love on roll shit. We are talking about that too. So we want somebody to butter them rolls, bitch. So
you know,
Ooh.
I mean, hey,
ain't that in the next episode?
it's in the next episode. I tell you, I talk about everything. The same person y'all get now, same person y'all get on the next show. I don't bite my tongue. I say everything that comes to my. I always operate like a camera not there. The same conversation I would normally have if camera wasn't there. The same one I'm gonna have with you when I see you. So
Okay. Well, oh Jesus, heavenly. What would you say is your favorite song off each of your projects?
Carl, you
honestly, my favorite song will probably be the song that I have with Tramel, which is "Kill the Vibe."
Oh,
That is my favorite song because it's with Tramel, and you know I love me some Tramel. So that's my favorite song. We're gonna do a video. It's gonna be real summer anthemish, so y'all will get a video for that too.
I'll be an extra.
Mm-hmm.
my favorite song changes like all the time. So I think right now, my favorite song is "How to Love." I just like.
That's always your favorite song.
Huh?
That's always your favorite song. Every
How
time
to
we ask,
Love. No,
every
because
time we ask
when
that
it first
question.
came out, "Takeoff" was my favorite song.
Okay.
Mine is just real. That's my song.
Huh?
It's Real is my favorite song with your album.
Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm.
You don't say.
That's my shit.
I love that
I
song.
like nasty shit or real smooth R&B songs. That's me. Like you give me some R&B shit or some sexual shit. That's my lane.
Well, if I had to pick a favorite song from both of your projects, I'm gonna exclude Bunny Pussy just because it's an obvious choice. Another go-to is Bounce That Ass for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons. And I've already told Tramel that my favorite from his is Tell Me Again, but
Tell me again.
I mean, at least she performed her at least once and gave her some shine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna perform it again. You know that song is actually creeping up to be my second most played song at this point.
Oh, I can see that.
I was shocked.
I thought that would have been like the next favorite, next single.
It's getting up there.
Now,
I've actually had a new wave of people hitting my music lately for the past week, and I was trying to figure out where the fuck it came from. Not complaining, but it came from the nether regions, that place.
Not the nether region.
People curious about my music because I guess they was talking about me a little bit in that past situation. So I appreciate it. Thank you, God.
I love the references. I love the references. So, because Danita is in the comments being manager,
I see her ass.
She
is ass. You try to ignore her ass for the past 30 minutes, but she is not letting up.
I'm not even pulling up that chat box. So
that's fine because that's why we're here. That's why we're here. So she has requested.
Petty ass.
What? She has requested that there be somewhat of a mini impromptu performance of Kill the Vibe since y'all are both here.
Of course she did. I don't mind. Tramel got started off.
How am I gonna start it off, bitch?
Because you got the verse. The chorus is the song off. Or you want to start from somewhere else?
Girl, you start first.
I'm gonna start from the second verse as well. But see, I like your rap verse. You start from there.
Um, Always riding low like a 10-speed. Haters all around, don't faze me. Twitter fingers, social media, Instagram hoes. Keep talking shit with no bankroll. Yeah, you try to kick game, yeah, high key. Don't want to get dropped, so tread lightly. Busting shots, popping bottles, get right. I just want to party tonight.
Party all night, what's happening? Watch you all night, what's
What's
cracking?
crack? Yeah.
See in the club on my class at. Drinking my cup of name, nothing but Jack. I'm looking good. Shit, you looking all fly. I've been watching you, baby, from the corner of my eye. But listen, this club's over shit. I can't lie. Let's go to my shit so we can feel the vibe. Hey,
Wanna be,
wanna be
wanna be with a nigga like me.
like me,
Be my type,
tight,
don't kill the vibe.
tight.
Wanna see,
Wanna see
wanna see if you can hang with me.
with me.
We can party tonight.
Tight.
Just don't kill the vibe. Whoa.
Whoa. I'm singing that.
Yes. That was Kill the Vibe with Carl K.
Yes.
Starr featuring Tramel on his album Rock Star. Y'all go ahead and check that out. That was great. That was fun.
It was.
They're always ready. They're always ready.
You always ready.
Shit, I wrote that verse that I rapped. Well,
Yeah.
sang rap. I wrote that shit in the car on the way to the studio. I was
Sure
just like,
did.
ooh, I ain't got nothing. Let me write some shit real quick.
Then he came to the studio like, I want to try something.
I want to try something.
I want to try something. DJ,
That's usually how shit works. You just be in there and just see what happens, what comes out.
and it worked out.
Seen Carl's first session. Ooh, Lord. It reminded me of my first session, baby. That shit was so funny. When I tell you, I'm so happy that Carl continued. I'm so happy that I continued because I promise you, if we wanted to quit after them first sessions,
We would have
y'all
quit.
would have no music.
Y'all wouldn't, yeah, we was going to quit, both of us.
If we was quitters, like, you know, some people from Carl's show, if we were quitters, like, you know.
Scotty! Jamar, where y'all go?
If we was quitters, bitch, you know, y'all would not have no music. I ain't even lying. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, luckily I had Rico Cassadine, Tramel, Rico with a K, from Chasing Atlanta. They were there. If it wasn't for them, y'all wouldn't even had a K-Star. I was gonna quit. I had
if it wasn't for Jatwan from We Were Born, bitch, y'all wouldn't have no 6-page letter, nothing. So y'all, if y'all like the music, y'all better thank him because I would quit.
I was out of there like, this ain't for me. I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't like it. I was like, ooh.
I was in the booth like, this fire. They played that back. I said, who is that? Like, you're like, bitch. You do that again.
Shit. Jatwan beat my ass. He was just like, okay. You're on the beat, but you're off key. Okay. He's like, okay, now you're flat. Okay, that was good, but now you sound like a white person. Okay, now that was good, but I'm gonna need for you to be a little bit more on beat, and your cadence is kind of trash. I was like, okay.
I mean, it sounds hard, but he's right.
No, you need it. I don't want nobody studio with me that ain't gonna tell me. Bitch, tell me, bitch. If it sound like
tell me. I was happy for I was happy for it. Thank you. Don't let me out here, you know, have me out here looking crazy.
Don't have talking about some money.
We're getting money, honey.
Nope.
We're getting
money.
You not gonna have me out there doing that. Yeah.
Absolutely not. You will not get me.
Bitch, don't have me out there doing that.
I refuse to partake in the foolishness.
You not gonna have me out there doing that, because bitch,
I refuse.
That just made me know that you ain't got no friends, bitch.
I am girl.
Tell Orlando to stop in them comments.
Getting money, honey.
You know what?
And for the record, Orlando, she ain't my girl like that, so I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Who?
We ain't talking about. I know Orlando talk about. He getting it. He said, speaking of the studio. I know what you talking about.
Jamar, don't give up when you go in the studio for the first time. Just know that.
Oh, he not. He gonna go in there with me. So, child, I'm gonna do them same. I'm gonna do them same way they did me. If it sound right, I'm gonna do them same way they did me. But
I want to be there.
yeah,
I want to help.
yeah. And Tramel, we more like because me and Tramel, people don't know we basically recorded our EP side by side. We shared the studio time. He would do a song, I do a song. Like I would have rather only did it with somebody like that because he ain't gonna lie to me. I ain't gonna lie to him. So
Oh, shit. Oh, hey, Maddie.
I told him Bunny pussy was nasty as fuck. I was like,
Hey,
girl, Bunny
Maddie.
is nasty shit.
he said I like it, but I can't
You
play
know
that.
what? But you know what? That's a good thing that y'all not gonna lie to. You know what I'm saying?
Don't lie to
Because
me.
Jamar's the same way. Jamar's the same way. Even though sometimes I would love for him to lie, sometimes. But whatever.
Why?
Because you be
Why?
way too fucking harsh on me. You be too damn harsh. And if
And
you wasn't you, you'll get slapped.
But I
okay,
swear you would rather have it from him than you put that shit out there and everybody else drag your ass.
at least I'm saying from a place of love,
That's
bitch.
Hello.
At least
I
I'm
know my friend ain't gonna leave me
constructive
out there looking
criticism.
damn fool.
At least I'm trying to give you constructive criticism. If anything, I don't even know what I said. I don't even know what she's talking about. Did
You
I give you?
never know what I'm talking about, bitch, but I know.
Anyways, that's fine. But like I said, look, y'all,
I'm tired of you fronting for the camera.
we gonna go into the studio
Stop
and
fronting
just
for the
pray.
camera, bitch.
We just gonna go into the studio and pray. I'm gonna come in with my edibles and we gonna make it happen.
Oh, don't do that.
Right?
You really gonna be all over. You really gonna be bouncing all over the track and all over the scale, bitch.
This bitch gonna sound like
Not
a
gonna get
coming out there.
nothing done. Your ass gonna sound a boo fool.
Be in the
Don't
studio
go in
just
there
looking up the
drunk.
air and
Don't
shit.
go in there high. Don't
It
go in
is
there doing none of that shit.
because you don't want to go and do what sound like what I just saw.
Baby, they gonna auto tune the fuck out of you.
I
Damn.
feel
You sound like
I
a
feel
whole
pretty
robot
messed
up
up
in that
about
bitch.
this.
You know what? Can y'all block? I need y'all to block Orlando, block Alex.
Oh baby, I have already
Yeah,
blocked
because
they in the acting a fool. They're
Like
in
they're
there.
I
acting
give
a
them no mind.
fucking fool in here. Yeah, I need all them blocks.
They are acting up.
Well,
No,
Alex says that we need to collaborate with the hit maker, Lauren England.
That's why I just interviewed her. That's where I'm coming from.
shit.
Oh,
We had an interview with her too. Shit.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm over with Amani actually now. Yeah.
Oh, she sure is. I'm gonna have to watch the playback
Yeah, I'm
though.
at to watch playback.
Hmm. You know, I watched
Can't wait.
all 3 whole hours of Tramel's Imani interview.
That's the kicker that he got to want everybody on here ready to come on.
He said all
I
3 hours. That was before
I
our
wasn't expecting all that to happen to me.
Well, we learned a lot though. It was good though. It was good.
We did that. We did.
It
Yeah,
was good.
I hid a lot of stuff apparently.
Whew, Lord have mercy. Well,
Now she watched all 3 hours. I didn't expect it to go that long. I really only expected a good old hour and a half, maybe.
well, I had it like at my desk while I was working on something, so it wasn't like I was going anywhere.
Right.
So I was like, shit, why not? We were doing the interview. I wanted to get some background. We got the background. We got the background.
That's
But
good. It actually opened up a lot of things for me, and it taught me a lot about myself that I didn't know and that I didn't recognize. And then that's what it really inspired my next project. That's what's motivating me to do my next project. Because I'm not like I'm not a soft bitch. You know what I'm saying? I have my moments, but I'm actually a rude, mean person sometimes.
At least you been honest.
And I never express that to people, and people just really be thinking that I be all sweet and nice, and that they can try to play with me, but they learning, and I just want to make sure I ram it on home, like, bitch, you fucked with the wrong one. It's like, girl, I was being nice. I was
Mm-mm.
forcing myself to be nice. Now I don't have to do that no more. So
You can't be nice to everybody. Sometimes you got to go in with the guns already out. So they know.
yeah, sometimes, and I did. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be complacent. I was trying to be, just
Pro said you
let you
finally did it
have
to
your
me,
moment, let you have your time. You know what I'm saying? But now it's
Tramel.
like, girl,
Fro said you finally admitted you mean.
huh?
Fro said you finally admitted you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, is that his name?
Yeah,
I would never have known that that was him.
yeah, that's him. Mhm.
I would never have known that that was him. Hey, Fro. Hey, friend. I need Fro to style me. So, yeah. Upcoming project, yeah. We got some things to talk about.
Period.
So, last thing I want to, in regards to web life, or last couple of things, is there anything upcoming on the season that you're excited for us to see?
I'm excited for y'all to see. I actually performed Bunny Pussy on there. I actually I have my movie premiere for The Assistant is on there. That might be next week. And I have a Corporate Mouth. We do an episode of Corporate Mouth on there as well. So I was really sorry if y'all see my work, so I can promote all my shit. That's all I be doing reality stuff. So now that y'all done seen, y'all got past all the drama. Go get my album. That's it. That's the only reason why I be on. I don't care about the drama. Like I will fuck with the video. Y'all need to go carry my shit. Purchase it. The album, the whole album, only $7. I'm just thinking.
Shit,
Go
how much is yours, Carl?
698.
Yours is $6.98.
698.
Mine's is $6.64, I think.
Oh shit! I should have did that. That's probably you trying to outdo me in the album.
Nah,
Gonna make your 50 cent lower.
Sales.
yeah.
Right.
Sorry, that's why my ranking was a little higher than yours
That's
is.
fine.
And
But I actually love my intro too because I was able to put D. Rashawn on there, Orlando King, my best friend, my cousin. I had them like promote their businesses a little bit. I'm trying to include my people in everything I do. So, you know, I like to include everybody. I think we all, one of us make it, and I feel like we all do. So I'm here. I'm team everybody that supports everybody. Let's get this because everybody don't support everybody, and I can't get behind the business. The
I was
only
selfish on
self.
my first project.
Yeah, he didn't even want to put me on his album.
I wanted to make sure I could do it by myself first before I had any features.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. So, are there any upcoming endeavors that the two of you are going to be working on that you wanted to promote or announce?
Absolutely. I have a movie that I'm working on next year, the top of next year. I actually wrote a film that goes in production in February. Y'all be seeing that. It's called A Serial Lover's Entanglement. It's based on it's based on true stories. Actually, my last relationship. Y'all not gonna believe it. That's why I had to write a movie about it because you have to see it to believe it. But it actually happened. And we'll be doing that. We're actually in the process of getting a tour together with a couple of local LGBT artists. I'm currently working with Rico Cassadine, Rico with a K, Kendra. It's a lot of us doing like the LGBT, trying to do a little national tour. So y'all be getting more information about that pretty soon. Web Life Season 2 is going to start at the work at the top of the year as well. The production hopefully be a hell of a lot better quality than what y'all looking at right now because we read the fifth for that production because I work in film and I can't. So we did discuss that. What else is happening? I have another movie that something I'm working with something on Netflix that y'all probably see at the end of 2021. So y'all stay on the lookout for that as well. Yeah. Oh, and I am working on my second project as well. So that's everything that's going on with me for 2021. What about you, Tramel?
Ciao. I'm just doing a few music videos, girl. You know what I'm saying? A few visuals. I'm gonna start silently working on my next project, and just rebuilding the corporate mouth and trying to get these interviews going.
Yeah.
And I'm acting. I'll be in the assistant too, with everybody. And that's it for me. Oh, and I'm just working on my performance. I'm trying to perform. Like me, I'm on the music route. I'm on the music thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my music. I'm all about music. Carl got he's a jack of all trades. I'm one trade. Okay, I'm one trade. I'm in one lane. I might dip and dab some other days, but music is where I'm going. So I'm trying to get better at that. I'm trying to get more performances under my belt. I'm trying to do paid gigs. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind being featured on other people's projects. It just got to be the right thing for me. So yeah, I'm just looking for that. That's all for me.
Are you going to be open to features on the next project?
You asking me?
Mm-hmm.
I've already decided to put my little sister on my project. I definitely want to do at least 2 featured songs. And my sister, she's a up and coming rapper right about now. She a little nasty. You know what I'm saying? So I want to put her on. I want to put her on. She a little gutter. So I want to put her on a song with me, so we could show that solidarity. That I love my sister and stuff like that. Because we don't never do nothing together. So this is the time for us to actually do something together, since we're both trying to do music. So I want to have that going, and I don't think I want to work with any like major people, but somebody else. I'm gonna check out some more people. We're gonna see. Maybe Jamar. We're gonna see. I'm gonna see what he got with Carl first.
Beach. I already look. I sent y'all both the same thing.
Okay.
And that was low quality, no mix or nothing.
I'm weird about working with singers. Because I feel like we're gonna be competing.
I think that shows the solidarity that you're talking about. I would like to see
Bitch.
I'm like,
you
girl,
tell me what you want from me on your
shit. Me on my own shit.
You tell me what you want from me on your own shit.
Nah, see. When you come out with a project tomorrow?
Child, I look. Remember we talked about that at Joe's?
Well, you said that the studio time was just really expensive out there, so you trying to.
Oh yeah, you need to come in for that.
Yeah, so I gotta do the migration before I start entertaining that idea, and then I think whatever me and Carl work on will be great practice.
Oh, you know what? It's gonna be your first recording session. It's gonna make or break you. We gonna see, because you might not want to.
That first one is always a doozy.
Yeah,
that's why I'm gonna have the edible.
No, you are not taking no edible. You should not do that. I'm gonna tell you now. Don't do that, because you will never get through the song, and you just went and wasted your money.
I will not take the edible as the advice of my people.
Yeah.
Fine. So, the last question is, since y'all are both here, I'm going to ask this question to both of y'all. We're going to name the people on the cast of Web Life. And there's going to be one word
Tramel know where this is going, because we did. Yeah.
And we're going to get one word descriptions of each of the cast members.
Okay.
That's what I said. Tramel, since I saw you in the preview, you in this too. You looped in.
Oh, I did quite a few scenes, actually. I'm surprised they only showed that one. Every time I was turned around and Carl was popping up, the camera was out. I was like, what the
fuck? I'm so, we're like, hey, that means you already know what to expect. Scotty, you go first.
Exactly. Damn. Okay. I started off with Lacey.
Hilarious.
Lacey is messy. I love it. She's messy as fuck. She's messy. Lacey. She's a messy ass lady.
Yeah, she is so
Messy as fuck.
Well, I said since we've already started with Lacey, go with Freshie.
boring.
She's a quiet one. Oh, I got one.
Oh, you want to hop in? You want to hop in for the quiz?
Yeah, say it again, and I'll give you.
Wait, the same person or somebody else?
Yeah, no, the same person.
Okay, Freshie.
Lacey's boo.
So accurate. That's probably the best description of her.
Yeah.
Friend of the show.
But I like Freshie. She's so sweet.
She is such a sweetheart, but child. She took a spot, but she took up a spot that could have went to somebody else.
Oh, she with Lacey.
Clearly, you should have gotten her confessional. Held her
They
little.
should have put them together. They should have put them in.
Yeah, they definitely should put them together.
I am unable. Scotty, you're next.
Chris.
Spiritual. Yeah, that's what I think of when I hear his name.
I think Chris. What's the word? He shocked me. He shocked me. I didn't know he's
secret message.
Slick mouth. He got a slick mouth. I'll say slick mouth.
Man said spiritual.
My first word that comes to mind when I hear his name.
Okay. Was it Larry?
Intelligent. That man is. It's a lot. There's a lot of layers to him. I love Larry.
Yeah, I'll say the same because that shit that he gave to Mikey in that car, that was the realest shit I ever heard of him.
Yeah, that's an intelligent man.
He said, "Bitch, you playing victim."
But did he lie?
We just need to kick Alex and Orlando out the chat. They have been acting up the entire time.
The entire time.
The entire time. They have been here acting a fool. I can't stand you. No. Scotty.
Oh, so sorry.
There's only two left, ain't
Mikey?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mikey.
Drama queen.
I'm gonna be nice.
I was nice. I was because she got personal Munchausen syndrome, but I started to keep it cute.
I will.
Just kind of makes it up, you know.
Lord,
makes it up to the plate just so she can fall into the victim role.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. God damn.
You know what? It's better that you just don't say shit then if you got to think that hard.
You said
probably
I was
about to say all kinds of shit. I'm like, girl, Mikey. I'm just gonna say he different.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, different.
He real different.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Go ahead,
Brad Carson. I hate Carl. I hate him so much.
Breathe it raw, like
bitch.
Oh my God. Let me.
You just won't do right, will you? You just Jesus. Hold on. Let me get back. God damn it. Okay. Well, that's his opinion. That's his word. That's what he wants to go with. We will let him say.
That's the first thing that come to my head, so I'm trying to play the game.
Tramel, what do you have to say?
I just think he's a little bit naive.
That's cleaner.
Because, bitch, bring it raw, bitch.
I just think he is a little,
God damn it.
And I just want to let it be known that Jamar, people and I are not responsible for what comes out of their mouths. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Those of the guests do not reflect those of the prelude.
Just had to let that be known.
Carl is a mess.
Because I said I want to know. I love me some Brandon. I love him so much.
I love Brandon. Brandon is a really sweet. He's really a sweetheart. They just
Have
don't.
you read him to Phil?
He just don't own his shit. He need to own it, bitch. If you like to bust it wide open, bitch, own it.
But y'all gonna see the advice that I gave to Carl in the next episode, because this shit that he doing right here, this shit. Oh, this way.
This way.
Oh, heavy.
Because at the end of the day, like Carl, like he said earlier, that bitch don't really care.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel like he just be talking
But
shit.
because he don't care, that's what makes it so insensitive that he don't care. That makes it come off insensitive.
So Carl and this fan the whole time he at the brunch. Just
Let me explain the fan. Good read my fan. They said I had a baby fan.
Who said that, Carl?
Bitch, that girl.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I want to know who said it.
Don't. I know who said it, but
It's
don't
y'all
say it.
homegirl that said that.
Your homegirl. And y'all trust.
Don't
All you
do
want
it.
to tear her
We
apart.
go
Okay, so we're not about
I'm
that
a
when we
mute
get off the
you.
live.
But anyway, I brought. Mind you, what happened was that was the week that week we filmed. That was when Georgia was doing what Georgia does best. It was hot one day, cold one day, hot one day. So it was cold the previous day, so I put a hoodie on. But I was already had 2 events. I was running late, so I was like, "Bitch, I don't have enough time to go." It was hot outside that day. And I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I had on this hoodie, as a matter of fact, because I wanted. This is actually my friend's hoodie. He made it. Shout out to No Shade LT. He makes these hoodies, and I wanted to promote, but I didn't know it was gonna be fucking 90 degrees that day. So I just I know I got a fan in here somewhere, and I had that fan for I don't know how long. So I pulled it out, bitch, and it was hot. So this first thing I grabbed, I thought that'd be cuter than grabbing a piece of paper. So.
Girl, what did I told you about that?
About what?
Advertising people's clothes.
I like to support my people.
So I informed Carl. This is reality 101. If you're going to be wearing a brand or you're going to be a brand ambassador, you have to be a likable character. Girl, you can't be promoting that boy clothes when nobody likes
No, you ain't gotta like me, bitch. You might have thought the hoodie was cute. So bitch, go get the hoodie. You ain't gotta like me.
Girl, they read the hoodie. It's like Carl showed up with a hoodie on, and it's like everybody gonna be looking like, "Why he wear a hoodie?" And then that's just.
But I like this. What did it say, Butch Queen? I like it. Go get one, girl.
Lord help us.
Y'all understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but hey. Look, I didn't come in there thinking after we filmed, production was telling me you probably gonna come off as a villain. I don't give a fuck. You can't stand the heat, bitch. Get out the kitchen, girl.
Well, he did.
He did. It was too hot. So he left.
I have Scotty.
Well, this was a great and entertaining interview. Like we thought it was good. Yeah.
Did y'all enjoy yourselves?
Very entertaining.
I did. I had a great time.
I always have a good time.
I enjoyed my. This is one of the first few interviews that I ain't have shit to say.
Because I already knew. Because normally we try to like prepare and make sure we have an agenda, which we did. But I was just like, this is not an interview. I feel like we way too close with these motherfuckers for it to be like
Yeah.
a
This is like
professionalism.
a conversation amongst friends.
There's no professionalism.
Yeah.
This is just a 4-way FaceTime. But thank y'all still so much for coming onto the platform. We're so happy that you guys had a great time because this was a mess. But I was the best kind of mess. I didn't know what to expect from this.
A beautiful mess. A beautiful mess.
So, shout out to Danita for putting this together.
I'm tired of her.
Why you
And
tired
let's
of
just
her,
make
Carl?
it known. Let's make it known too, Jamar.
You'll ever get on my
We
nerves.
what we weren't even supposed to be working this week.
Sure wasn't.
Oh, it was a
Sure
special
wasn't.
request. Oh, thank you for doing this for us. We really appreciate it. We appreciate y'all talking to us about our music and Carl's, web life
He's just
situation.
glad he ain't got to do it no more.
Huh?
You just glad you ain't got to do it no more.
Do what?
To talk all that shit about the show you was on. So you just glad it's on somebody else.
I'm happy. Bitch.
See, look, that's why I don't want to do it. I don't want to be. I don't.
Yeah, cause like honestly, like we honestly didn't know think anybody was gonna watch the damn show. So when the bitches start watching it, like, oh, okay, well shit. Here we are.
I told you to be
I don't like
500
that.
views, bitch.
I didn't. I'm like startup show, but the startup show. Why anybody watching it? I'm like I wasted my time.
Well, y'all first episode got 10,000 views, but then y'all third episode only got like what 3?
Yeah, they dropped. You see what the first one was given. It was boring as fuck. We was in the premiere on Monday. What we all in there like, what the fuck is this?
It was boring though.
It was so boring. Like, what is this?
It was boring as hell.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm watching. I'm sitting there. I was in the audience. What the fuck is going on here?
Bitch, I went to the premiere hall.
Oh yeah, that's what, bitch. I went outside to smoke, bitch. I didn't watch it.
Not outside to smoke, damn it.
I could be doing something better with my time.
That bitch, I'm mad that you got up on the stage. Like, Tramel got a performance tonight, so we right ready to go. I'm like,
I promote my girl. Shit, bitch. Fuck this boring shit. My girl finna bring down the stage. Y'all need to go there. That's gonna be lit.
This is the first time I heard somebody say that their show was boring. Like,
but I mean,
I'm honest. Like, I'm never gonna lie.
He could not even deny that. Even if he got up here and was like, "This is the greatest thing," I'm like, "Sister."
Yeah, like what was I gonna lie for?
But you know what? I still give him
I'm
slack.
not gonna lie.
Huh?
I'm not even gonna lie though. When Jamar was watching the show, Jamar wasn't feeling it at all. And he was like, listen, I don't know if I'm going. And I said, just give it a chance, Carl on the show, he makes it like better. So maybe if you just watch it for him, it'll be entertaining to you. Well, girl, I don't know, child. We'll see. Blah, 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 blah.
That sounds just like him too. Listen. I said initially I was going to watch. I was going to watch because Carl was on it, and I was going to watch because Brandy was on it. All right. And I mean, they are the most interesting parts of the show at the moment. So, but I'm gonna keep watching. He said there's some things to see. I'm gonna keep watching.
There's some things to see, but like based off that first episode alone, like I had brought up, a couple of my friends there. Tramel, Fro came, Lando came. I brought my other best friend there. I'm looking at it like, bitch, I'm mad. I'm like, bitch, I done brought all this shit. Bitch, I'm falling asleep. Bitch, what is going on here?
Y'all only showed the first episode?
That's it, just the first episode. So I'm like, I'm in there looking like, I'm sorry, I didn't brought y'all out here to see this shit. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm just like, I hope it picks up because after that, bitch, if the whole season was given what that first one was given, you wouldn't be promoting shit. I wouldn't post nothing. You would never heard from it again. I said, I ain't doing this. It was bad. I was like,
Yeah, I'm glad they put that second episode out there immediately.
I said, y'all doing that damn G status editing, bitch. I don't like that.
You said what?
They're doing that G status editing. I don't like that.
Girl. I ain't
Long ass
gonna say that. Now
shit.
that
Now I
web
can't
life editing, that
now.
web life editing, that's something real different, bitch.
Well,
Now
it
that shit
is
that
from
they
a
was throwing
2007
together, honey.
vibe. I mean, I'm
That
not gonna
first
say that.
episode, I was confused as hell. I was like, what is going on? They would just be jumping into these scenes, and I'm just like,
It was
how
just a
did
long
we get
episode.
here?
Boom, we somewhere else. It was like you was teleporting. Like, bitch, boom, we somewhere else. I'm like, bitch, I'm looking at that. What the fuck? How the hell did we get here?
Like, how did we get here? Like, damn, we
You know,
walking with
you know,
Brandon and Mikey out at the park, and then next thing you know, we at goddamn Chris's music video. I didn't even know if it was a
my
music
even
video or not.
that we was going to music video. They just threw a damn the character introduction just smack dead in the middle. Like, what is this?
I did not know that. I did not know that they only did the first episode. Jesus,
I want to cry.
Yeah, I was
I'm
like,
glad it was on.
that's why I don't want to do startup shows and shit like that. Because now I gotta sit there and promote this 2007 editing every fucking week.
Oh, now see, he already retracted his message, Alex. I saw that.
Right, I'm looking at him too.
I saw that. You can't retract fast enough.
Oh, I missed it.
Huh?
I missed it.
Shut. Oh no, he put it back. Look.
PowerPoint transitions and media player editing is disrespectful.
I'm sick of him. Let me do.
But he's not lying though. Like, mind you, for you, it's called web life. So basically, the show is basically centered around people who do film. Literally, you're filming a show about people who do film. How you thought we was going to take that? Mind you, at first you didn't have a filming company. We all film. Like, so when we see the production and the editing, we like, are you fucking kidding me? You do this on an iPhone 3? Like, what is this? And then he got great quality shit. He ain't got no cheap shit. He got great quality shit. The fucking camera was doing the glare with shape. I said, what is happening here?
But they was following Chris and Brandon down that way. I'm like, y'all steady your hand or something?
The camera was doing this.
Listen, I don't want us to seem like if we just bashing the fuck out this show, but we just wanted to do better.
I mean, I'm on it. I'm not gonna bet. I'm here. I'm always honest. Like, you know it's bad. Well, I talk to them. They know it's bad too. It's not like they don't know. They know.
So it was the panning for me.
The panning was sharp as fuck. When you sitting there, you be like,
I was like, like
hold up.
I was in the room. I was like, oh no, I don't want to feel like I'm in the room. I want to feel like I'm watching and enjoying.
I would have felt
like, bitch, why does every time Brandon talk and then every time Larry talk, y'all gotta switch the camera over to them? Like, no, I want the
abruptly too.
I want it to just be boom, just put it on their face. Don't slide it over to their face. I'm like, feel like I'm doing this.
That's exactly what we
was doing. Y'all shooting guerrilla style. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
And it's just like they cut to confessionals too often. They're interrupting scenes, throwing in confessionals, and it's just so harsh and just like it's unnecessary. Don't break it up. Just let it flow. Let it make more sense. But these are things that you learn by doing. Yeah. Honestly, so. I'm sure that
bed was muffled. Something you was filming in the closet, bitch.
Oh, so you had no idea.
I had no idea. When I saw it, I was just like, bitch, I have to promote this. And it's like, child, do I?
Child, I was done. I was done when I saw somebody sitting in the back seat while Larry and while Larry and Mikey was in the car. I was like, who in the back seat?
I didn't even notice.
The producer back there. Just all you see is his arm.
No way. No, it wasn't.
And they filming one thing. You can see him in the mirror behind them. I said, bitch, get out the mirror.
I mean, we can't talk about We can't talk about people filming being in frame. Because Chasing Atlanta do that all the time.
Yeah, but at least it gives you like Love and Hip Hop Housewives quality. So I can let it slide if the quality is good. But the quality can't be ashy and shaky. And I'm looking at you in the mirror.
But child, the show I came from, honey, at least it was real reality. On them other shows, you get to see a person in the back, but then they would have you filming the same scene 2-3 times just so they
And
can get different angles.
but they use all of it. Like you would have to guess they would use the entire 30-minute conversation, whole thing.
I'm like, bitch, we gotta film this again.
I done
Because
went
I
to
need a different angle. I need to get you
the
a
same
shows. I'm
thing.
like, is this a movie? Or is this reality? Like, how am I supposed to have that same energy again?
And I hate reality shows to be on the same scene for the entire episode. Like, goddamn. Like the brunch episode. The whole episode was the brunch. Like, goddamn, we ain't got nothing else going on with
I mean, at least it was only 20 minutes of that brunch.
I will admit. But damn.
And when we did take that event that me and Scotty went to, that let's pan off and see this clip, and then everybody looking around confused and dumbfounded, like
There ain't no clip playing.
There was no clip playing, so they was like, all right, we need y'all to clap. I'm looking like, y'all really gonna clap for this?
I'd have been like,
like you said, every time that they say pan out to the scene, just clap. So we're like, okay, for the sake of the shot, woo!
What was I doing, Jamar?
And it got to the point where they had asked, no, like, so how did you feel about that moment? And whoever that was talking was like, what was the moment? Because they didn't see no clips, so it was like, what was the moment?
That was I forget what the question was. They was like, so how did you feel in that moment? They're like, we
Yeah.
didn't see what the moment. We don't know what that. And
what was I doing, Jamar?
Tramel up there. Watching this all go.
This is what Tramel was doing.
Being Scotty in the front. So he looking over and looking like, y'all see this shit? Do y'all see this shit? Y'all see me up here dealing with this shit?
I'm glad y'all finally saw the shit that I've been dealing with, and y'all think this shit is real. Like, girl, get out of here.
Oh,
bitch, I was glad I was wearing my shades. I was like peeking on my shades. I was like, girl, y'all see this shit?
I felt so bad for my friend up there on stage because she was up there dealing with the devil child. Oh, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get off this live so we can talk backstage about the real shit.
Okay.
We appreciate each and every tuning into this week's episode of the Prelude with Scotty, myself, and our lovely guests, Carl, K. Starr, and Tramel. Make sure y'all go check out and stream their projects all across all the social media platforms and streaming platforms of which they are available. Remember also that me, Carl, and Tramel will be in The Assistant 2 Reconnected, available on Amazon Prime Video later in October of 2021. The Assistant 1, the first installment, is currently available on Amazon Prime Video only for $9.99. So make sure y'all go support us and Alex Jonte and Orlando Love in the chat. Girl, I should get high for this. I'm crossing up all the T's and dotting the I's, ain't I? Amen. Scotty, any further?
The only thing I have to say is number one, thanks to Tramel and Carl coming up here. I really do appreciate everybody that's in the chat. And also, if you guys watch the Come Up Miami from Gemini Films, catch me on the reunion hosting the later portion of the reunion alongside Bubs the God. So that's what I have coming up. So
congratulations. That is so great. Yeah.
Bitch, he tried to be so secretive about
we did it
in the Instagram story, all secretive and shit. Like, bitch, we see it. We see it, bitch.
Shut up. Anyway, but that's all I gotta say about it, though. Are we done? Because I'm sick of this bitch at the top. Are we done?
Yes, I'm good. I got everything out I need.
We done. We done. Thank y'all again for watching, child. Now I'm about to get the real tea because
let's talk backstage.
yes, please.
All right, y'all. We done. Let me hold. Wait.